Why is the sky red? What did I do? What did I do? I think... Whoo! What the hell?
What was that?
What are these? Obelisks? That's a triangle. They've made a triangle in it.
Whoa.
Oh, shit! Oh! Well...
Are you supposed to be out of the booth?
I'm getting back in the...
Hold on.
What is it?
A boss fight.
Oh, no. Does the health bar immediately just like pop up at the bottom as the epic music is playing?
Nope.
Oh. Well, it might just be a mini boss fight.
That's true.
Well, either way, boss fights can be fun. But you know, there's a lot of boss fights out there on the internet that just make me go, ugh. And some I just see and I'm just like, why? What? Why? Why is this a thing? Right now, the Act Man himself is fighting off doing two boss fights. He's tackling one right now, and then he's going to tackle the other right after. The boss fights that he's going up against I Show Speed and Aiden Ross. I Show Speed and Aiden Ross are two of the biggest guilty parties whenever it comes to copyright claiming and striking down content that's discussing like scams they've been involved in. So yeah, and I Show Speed basically on his main channels he's just like, I don't know why people are thinking that I'm scamming you, bro. I ain't scamming nobody, bro. Do I look like a person that would scam people, bro? I mean, come on, bro. That ain't me, bro. And then
anybody that says bro after every word in a sentence definitely looks like somebody who would scam people, bro.
Well, yeah. and here's the thing. He says this on his main channels. He's just like, I don't know what's going on. I don't do that. And then he gets questioned about it by like an interviewer, and he's just like, I ain't talking about that. I'm done talking about that. Next question. And then all of a sudden, after about a month of this stuff of like all these claims coming out from these two companies that are that are filing these claims on his behalf, all of a sudden now they're like on his least popular channel, the channel that doesn't have as many views or anything like that, he makes a small post saying, so yeah, YouTube called me up and told me that y'all need to stop with all these emails and stuff like that, talking about these two companies that yes, I am working with, but yeah, YouTube says knock it off, so I guess y'all need to stop that, so take care, peace.
Yeah, okay.
And it's like, and all of a sudden, everyone was just like, so it was you. Yeah, basically he went on like a backpedaling campaign, just like, I didn't know that that's what they were doing. I just was trying to protect my image online and everything and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, I Show Speed, and everyone always has the excuse for it. It's like, well, he's just a kid. He's only like 19 years old. I mean, he's still an adult, and he's still making decisions as an adult. I mean, are we supposed to just forgive all the other stuff that he's done, including threat? Like, I'm not gonna say he threatened this, but he alluded to it and basically said, like, there was it was a question that was asked on this podcast. I forget which one it was, but he was part of it, and it was a question between Speed and this one girl that was on the podcast, and it was just like, if it was the end of the world and you two had to procreate in order to save the human species, would you do it? And she says no. She says no because I'm afraid like our children will have to hook up after that, and then that'll just be that just be like, it'll just like delay the inevitable and something like that. And then Speed literally just goes, hey, real quick, let me ask you one question. Who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me? Real champion of a human being there, am I right?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Look, I'm all for like edgy jokes when they're funny and all this and all that. And to some people out there, that may be funny, but I don't know. It's just him doing that over and over and over again, and basically like making it clear, like, I don't think you're capable of stopping me, and just like just saying it once and then moving on to the next joke, but saying it like 7 times in a row, like that's a little bit too heavy with the hammer there, brother. But anyway, yeah, that's enough about IShowSpeed. But Actman released
like a fucking creep to me.
Yeah, well, Actman released the video on that, and it's from everything I've seen from it so far, it's pretty extensive with its like teardown of IShowSpeed and his violations of the guideline system. And now he's tackling Adin Ross next, who is the literal final boss of fraudulent copyright claims. And I think someone said it best. I think they said that IShowSpeed is the Cell Saga of like copyright claim violators, whereas Adin Ross is the Majin Buu of copyright claim violators. For those of you who do not get that reference, I'm sorry, you're too young. Anyway, I guess let's go ahead and get into this. This is a r/Bossfight. I have no words. Let's go.
Queen Florissa, Empress of the Garden. Okay, that does look like an actual video
That's
game
awesome.
boss. I must have said that name wrong. Either way, how does this flower feel really expensive? Phil, the Patriot of Home Protection, feared by the HOA. My house mascot. Oh yes.
Hell
Ohio
yes.
woman who refused to take down a 10-foot tall werewolf decoration. Is she a furry?
Well, okay, I'm not going to say that she has to, but, you know, homeowners associations, they're basically like a quasi, like, governmental, like, local governmental thing. And if you don't obey what they say, according to some charters of some homeowners associations, they can literally sell your house out from under you, which is bullshit.
Biblically accurate Luigi?
Okay,
that's
Yeah.
Jesus.
Something went wrong with that 3D print.
great. Why are there multiple of him? What in the world is wrong with you? Megusa, Terror of the Skies. Oh, Megusa, I see. I'd honestly like a retelling of the Lightning Thief with this actual Medusa, not the one we got. This one. I prefer this one. Mike, Deity of Disorder. Flareon. Sylveon. Glaceon. Mike. I don't know, Mike seems to be the most fun. Ultimate Cop. He brings the end of crime. I highly doubt it. I've seen people try to use those. They do not make you any faster. Zeb.
No, but they do make you jump higher. I've seen that. I've seen someone literally like do a front flip over a car wearing those. It's pretty crazy.
Thrower of objects. Warning, Zeb throws objects. Please be aware, his aim is accurate.
Zeb don't play that shit. Zeb, I was gonna say, Zeb sees you like making TikToks of him. Be like, look at this grumpy old chimp, and he's just like, bitch, I'm gonna show you a grumpy old chimp. Pow! Just throws a rock at your fucking head.
Or even worse, you know, he'll just be like,
just, yeah.
If all he gets to do all day is chuck people, sometimes literally, of course he's going to be more accurate than normal. Eminem, Protector of the Holy Land. Oh, he's from Israel? Is
Hell
that right?
yeah.
Christ.
Hell yeah, dude. I was gonna say,
Protector of the Holy Land. Oh, he's from
oi, I say, is he circumcised? Because if not, he's not really from Israel. I can already hear Jamie in my head just being like, oi, I have the sense of a moil. I have no regard for anything you have to say.
Israel? Is that right? Christ, holder of the moon. Seems like a somewhat small object for Jesus Christ to be holding up, but hey, look, it's a starter. It's his warm-up. Florida man, the cursed one. Average person from different U.S. states. God, I hate Midjourney, and this is dumb. Let's move on. Found an absolute chunk of a jellyfish. Holy crap. I know that they're quote-unquote safe to touch on top, but maybe don't touch the giant beached jellyfish at all? Skellebox, deceiver of weebs. Wait, what?
Oh, that's good. That is super good. You know, I saw there were people after Avengers Infinity War. They were selling boxes that had Spider-Man on the front of it, and when you opened it up, it was just dust.
That's messed up.
I should have got one of those for Quinn, because you know, talking about someone who got messed up by the end of Infinity War, Quinnigan. Holy shit, bro was on the verge of like having a nervous breakdown. Because it's just like, how can they do that to Tom Holland? How can they do that to Tom Holland? I'm just like, it was beautiful.
I think every company that manufactures anime statues should do this. At least one time per customer. Just a little bait and switch. Nope, you got a skeleton. Echoes, the Weather Paladin. This is such an ancient one. I've always wondered if it's been highly edited at all. I mean, come on, look at this thing. The tallest palm tree in the world. That's not going to be a hard boss to defeat. You blow on it and it'll tip over. Does my pet snail count? I guess. Wait, that's not the snail that's slowly coming after me, and if he touches me, I die.
Again with the death snail meme. Jesus, man. What is with that?
I don't know.
That was on Rooster Teeth Animated Adventures almost like 8 years ago, and now it's popular? What is it with that, dude? It's like,
Right? Because that snail, yeah, mega boss for sure. Lego Wario, 3000 HP. Ew.
oh.
They're very sharp teeth that are scary.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Imagine that that's like, oh god, that's like Wario's mimic.
Of how creative people get with their Lego builds. I mean, look at that. You saw one of the rafts from what I can only assume was like a Lego City set and used it as a shoulder. It's perfect. I wouldn't have thought of that. Milk, the inexpirable. February 30th. That's right. And it's also an infinite spring of milk, too. So you're really just saving crap tons of money if you find one of these rare jugs. Furious George. Curious and furious. He's not curious anymore. He's pissed. All right, Facebook. Calm down now, grandmother. He has no shame. He shows no emotion. They call him the Plank. Military left baffled after 2x4 plank of wood acquires over 200 confirmed kills.
Nice! Freaking Plank from Ed, Edd, and Eddy. I was going to say, although, if we're being honest, he would be in the Canadian military because that was, you know, the guy that created him is Danny Antonucci, and he's a Canadian. But hey, it's a pretty badass plank of wood.
Yeah.
Want to see how old this image is? Let's take a look at those low-resolution buttons there for tweet, share, recommend. I mean, that's a little ancient, isn't it, Albert?
Yeah.
The warrior of the 7,000. 7,000 people on Earth and you still single. 7,000 people on Earth and I will protect them all. You know, Albert, I like the cut of your jib. Abyssal nails, man? Harbinger of fear. Oh, painted my brother's PS5 as a surprise gift. Hollow Knight is his favorite game, and you just had to do it to him, didn't you? I think it looks great. Jeff, he who hath become one with dragons. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a dragon. You can't be a dragon, Jeff. Well, showed him, huh? God damn it. Wait, what does that say? Mega Scolides? Mega Scolides
Australis.
Australis?
Australis.
Oh, man. Is a species of earthworm that on average reaches a length of 3 feet and is found in, you guessed it, Australia. Everything.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yes, I've seen those.
That is creepy.
That is awesome. I'm trying to...
Don't say it.
Imagine one of those crawling around inside your colon. Fuck!
Say something and then opened the picture. Is this
G'day, mate.
crap? It actually looks like one of those giant novelty gummy worms you can buy, but it probably tastes way better.
I thought he was going to say way worse.
Also, was there like an American crew in Australia doing like a training exercise? Because why are Americans holding this thing up if it's in Australia? I'm reading too much into this.
That's fantastic. Of course it's Australia. You guys hoard all the scary creatures. Italian Coast Guard dog getting ready to jump into the ocean to make a rescue. That's a Coast Guard dog? Holy crap.
Big floofy poo.
He is fluffy. Bob the Boss, painting the town red. Oh, that's nice. I love
Hell yeah.
really fun, creative Renaissance fair costumes.
All right, so now we're gonna go down this hill and we're gonna slice up the enemy real quick. Just a real quick dash right there. And then of course we're gonna jab them in the face a little bit and blind them so that way they don't know where we are. And then shield bash for good measure.
Just so long as
look
they're
there,
not
up at the top of the castle ramparts, they're dumping a happy little pot of boiling oil down over the invaders.
Yeah.
Star Trek uniforms or Star Wars characters. Look, I'm fine with some sci-fi being there as a funny haha, but at this point, we get it. Enough of the Star Trek stuff, okay? Maybe come up with something different. It is not hard. David, creeper of the Lego building? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know why.
I've seen that.
But this guy is freaking me out more than that scary bitch in PT. You know, playable trailer?
It's
Yeah,
just
this
Lego
dude's-
Half-Life.
Yeah.
Just the G-Man.
Yeah. Rise and shine, Mr. Owen. Rise and shine.
Way creepier. Holiday Greg, killer of naughty children. What the? Rumble Greg, holiday exclusive version. He's
Jesus
there to guard us
Christ,
all.
Santa.
Ho, ho, ho. Goku, biter of children. Oh,
I-
I never noticed him in the poster. That's kind of cool. What a weird crossover. This frog we found on a bike ride. Size 10 men's shoe for size comparison. So, a big bitch. That's
big
for sure.
chonker of a
Bodybuilders
frogger.
wearing clothes. Yeah, I don't know why. When
Jesus Christ. I know who that is. That's Ronnie
The
Coleman.
dude on the left reminds me of Armstrong from Metal Gear Rising.
I see it.
Nano machine, son.
It sells how big they are better than when they're flexing and oiled up on stage. It's comical. They got those tiny little heads and those huge bodies. They kind of look like Mr. Incredible, you know? Just massive upper bodies. Or I guess in this case, what's that guy's name from Spider-Verse? I can never remember the bad guy's name.
The Kingpin. Yeah. Actually, that was the funny meme with that is like Kingpin, literally like this wide. His arms are like down to like here, and it's just like, how does he wipe his butt? and it's true.
In that first movie. Doesn't matter. I'm staying here too long. Thunder Beast the Fuckbringer. Excuse me? Damn, that's cool.
Oh!
You know what? That name actually makes sense. I'm
Thunder
really
Beast,
glad someone
the
was smart enough to come up with
Fuckbringer.
it. Thunder Beast the Fuckbringer. I don't know what it means to bring fucks, but this guy's bringing them nonetheless. Dominoes the Warrior. The Hut. I out-pizzaed him
Holy
years
shit.
ago. The day of reckoning is coming for you next. Popa John.
Pulpa Joan.
Oh man. Except he's supposed to be Pyramid Head or Red Pyramid thing. So that's not just a random character that runs around and defeats enemies. You should know who Pyramid Head is. Come on. Be better. Robert
Yes, fair.
Flexington. Plus 50 dexterity when on a heist. Philadelphia Dunkin' Donuts robber spotted stretching beforehand. Look, you gotta limber up. That's like rule number 1, dude.
Come on, dude.
I respect it.
I
to
do
be
too.
honest.
He's just like outside the establishment. He's just like, all right.
Like normally, I'm immediately like
all right.
anybody who robs somewhere is a fucking asshat, unless it's like someone who's starving, stealing food for themselves to eat. But like, I'm just like, if I saw a dude limber up before he went in to rob a Dunkin' Donuts, I'd just be like, I can't lie, I respect it a little bit.
I do too. I respect it. And also, you know, I just hear him in his head. He's like, all right.
It shows you that
maximum
he's
effort.
stupid, but he's not as stupid as he could be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's just like, maximum effort. Here we go.
Dude, the living room. Oh, literally, it's actually living. Your living room might be alive right now. Chief Vitamin Water.
Needs to put
Sentinel
on some
of
pants by the
Dark
looks of
Bowl
it.
Cafe. Oh.
Oh.
That is actually a perfectly lined up image. Just fantastic. And that's a bowling alley? Are those bowling balls? What the hell is this
Yes.
place? Are those? No, they can't be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are
it's
bowling
bowling
balls.
alley.
Oh, no, I'm spending too long on one image again trying to analyze it. Diego, the fucker. Diego the tortoise had so much sex, he saved his entire species.
Good on
Come
him.
on, it came down to him, right? Why not? Sheldrian, surfer of the electric steed. Shellboy doing a yeehaw on electric noodle guy. What? Mad Dog Frog, plus 100 drug, minus 100 sight. I don't know, I think he can see pretty well. That's just Hypnotoad anyway. The skeleton of a 28-foot anaconda. Ooh, I do not like how big those suckers can get. That'd be a great way to go. Yucky. Mathmatron, or Mathmatotron? Mathmatotron?
Mathmatotron.
The obeyer of the map,
Mathmatotron.
slayer of the dumb. Oh, I don't know what I expected, but honestly, it wasn't that. Possum Orb, mini-boss. Separates into smaller enemies for second phase. Oh, if that's what it does, I don't know. Then that's not fun. Lavator, the lava snail. I recently learned that volcano snails exist. Their shells are made of iron, and they live around hydrothermal vents that can reach up to 750 degrees Fahrenheit. I like that he looks like he's just wearing armor. I guess
That's pretty metal.
I've seen those a long time ago.
Yeah.
Same basic meme format that introduced them as well.
technically he is. Speedy, the forgotten speedster. You can't abort what you can't catch. Yes, the lemur spider of Australia. Oh god, that I knew what it was gonna be, but it still freaked me out for like a microsecond. Thought this was a new spider. New spider just dropped. Seems like it happens every week. The cracked Lorax. He speaks for the factories. The 2,000 Thneed stare. Keeper to the stars. I'm not gonna say the thing. I'm not gonna say the line from Night at the Museum. Mr. Muscle Suit, the gentleman.
Dum-dum.
Oh, man, I don't know what the purpose of fashion shows really is anymore. I guess technically I never did, but now I really don't know. Because these aren't new, brave ideas. This is not something someone's going to be wearing in a decade. No. This is just people going, how can we make the dumbest looking garbage possible? And that's it. Nothing really cool behind it. The Dirt Block family. Fluent in enchantment table. Okay, but I love that though. Where do I get a bunch of matching Dirt Block shirts? There's grass at least, so that throws something into the mix. This tadpole that didn't grow into a frog due to hormone imbalance. Oh, is he gonna be okay? The Tangled Terror. Yeah, at that point, just burn it and get a new set.
Yes.
There's no coming back from that. So that's kind of hard to read, but I'll give it my best. Actually, no, I'm just gonna read it like this. G0K71A. The Holy Tank. What the hell? Impressive. 0 to 60. Someday, Isaac, the Technomancer. I have a different Mac for every subject. My school fees could pay off your debt. Okay, that's not even a flex, bro. You're just dumb as shit. Cornelia, the wielder of maze blades. Harvester of terror. Oh, yeah, that is kind of scary, isn't it? I've never known how to say this word. How do you say... What's the name of that shark from IKEA? The stuffed shark. What's his name? Blowhigh? That's what his name is? I'm just gonna call him Blahaj, protector of trans kids.
Blahaj.
Didn't know he had legs. Now, Jimmy the Boy. Please don't worry, I'm not stuck. This is my favorite daytime spot to hang out. Don't worry, I'm not worried. The Doll-Faced Behemoth. Don't throw out doll heads. You can turn them into handy nightlights for your kids. Sure you can, but should you? Yeah. The Goliath Bird Eater. The what? Oh, good.
Oh!
Yeah, them big ass boys.
Oh! Eight-legged freaks called.
See, and people are scared of spiders around here. It doesn't make sense to me.
Christ. I don't like them. They're scary, but aren't these like some of the coolest creatures you could ever conceive? I mean, it's like God or the universe was having just a great day when they designed massive spiders. Actually, I think I've seen a video of this guy. They're so big that they almost hiss when they move, like they're a little pneumatic machine running across the floor. It's so strange but neat. Hydrantagon, extinguisher of fires. I don't see how this one's very useful. Agnes, the decimator of beauty. Your profile is better than mine. I'm a little insecure. You look hot AF, don't even worry. That's not good enough. I want you to die. Oh, well, I guess I will. Catzilla,
Damn.
destroyer of cities. Oh, is this just one of those super cool AI generated images? Because that's exactly what it looks like. If it's not, okay, it still looks weird. But if it is, and I wholly suspect it is, I have no respect for it. The goodest boy, consumer of
Wow, I didn't know Robin was so against AI art.
I'm not super big on it now that I know what it does either.
What does it do?
Like most of what is generated is sourced by stealing art from other artists.
Ah, okay.
So
okay.
like it's basically they comb the internet and grab things with tags similar to what people type into the prompts,
Oh,
and essentially mesh those pre-existing pieces of art into the compilation of what they're making,
damn.
and therefore it's kind of stolen art.
I could see that, but
Unless every artist on the internet gives their permission for their art to be used in that manner, it's not really supposed to be used like that. But there's currently no law or anything against it because it's a new thing, obviously. So
yeah.
treats. See, this one I respect a lot more. You can really feel how realistic it is. The baobab tree, protector of the village. Oh, it's one of those trees. Holy crap! A trunk as thick as a building.
I feel like I've seen that exact same one
I have
in
se-
another
I've
boss
seen
fight
it.
video before.
Well, I think it was on a. Well, I think it was on a different one. I'm not sure if it was boss fight or not.
Last boss of what? Hold on. Oh, all right. That's a big-ass sword. Two-Face. Adversary of Batman. You mean Two-Face like that guy from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? You know, was it President? Is his name
Zaphod Beeblebrox.
Zaphod? I can't remember.
Zaphod Beeblebrox. He split his brain in two because he knew if he didn't like get rid of his like more what's the word? Spontaneous tendencies, he wouldn't make a good politician. In which he still didn't make a good politician, but
It's just gross, okay?
Okay.
Those are definitely quite something.
Yes, they were, and I'm frightened. I'm very, very frightened. Ugh. Anyway, so yeah, that was a boss fight. I have no words. I don't either. I'm literally sitting here just like, why? I am terrified of some of the stuff in this, and I would probably
Just keep in mind, the most real thing in it was the giant fucking spider.
That was r/boss fight. I have no words, and I guess that's gonna do it for now. So till next time, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Y'all be good people. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.